couple stories about L.A. before we get warmed up. We went to watch the movie
Bad Boys.
Bad Boys, which, by the way, I think if a movie theater has those recliners, they have to keep it at least this much.
I think so too.
Because if they go straight like this, there is no movie. You're taking a nap.
I did.
And I made the mistake of going a little bit too far. You and I both. And so I can't tell you how the movie was. I can tell you I took a nice 30-minute nap. However, in the middle of the movie, we're sitting there with me, Vinnie, Tico, Dilly, and Samuel. A man in the front. What kind of noise is he making?
Like we think he's having a seizure. And by the way, nobody gets up except Pat and me. But go ahead.
I get up, I go up, I'm like, hey, man. And by the way, we're sitting on this side. He's on complete opposite side here in the front. I get up, I'm like, dude, you good? What are you doing? We're trying to watch a
He's just
movie.
by himself.
Yeah, he's by himself.
Solo
he's
status.
He's going like this. Seriously.
I thought he was choking.
Yeah. Doing like a Pee Wee Herman
so I'm like,
type of
are
thing?
you good? No, he wasn't doing Pee Wee Herman.
No.
I said, you good? He says, yeah, what's up? I said, do we need to get you something? He says, yeah, why don't you give me some popcorn and IC? I'm like,
you were the usher?
Let me just get this guy out of here. So we get him out of the movie theater. We go outside, and I'm like, security, what are you guys going to... And he's like, so when are you going to buy me the popcorn and IC? I said, bro, it's not about popcorn and IC. We're trying to watch a movie. You're disrupting the entire room. No one can watch a movie. What are you guys going to... It take the security guy who is...
By the way, first of all, this dude was on drugs big time. He was homeless. You could obviously tell how he got in. But security, we're like, hey, where's security? The security is 4'8". His gun is bigger than him. And he's just standing there like... And Pat's like, is anybody gonna? So me and Pat are in freaking military mode, and the kids are behind us. Pat's in the front. Nobody that works there knows what to do. This is on 3rd Street Promenade. This is like
what area is this? 3rd Street.
Santa Monica.
Santa Monica.
Santa Monica is supposed to be a nice area.
Well, this guy's obviously on drugs, bro. His eyelashes are burnt because he's probably smoking in there, and he burned his face, and that's why he was probably screaming. But me and Pat kick into action. They have no idea what to do with this guy. So we finally bring the kids back in. Sam's standing by the door. I'm sitting there, watching. They finally kick him out, but it's like nobody knows what to do. They can't talk to anybody. And then what happens? And then we go outside.
We go outside to they kick the guy out. We go outside. We're walking around. The entire 3rd Street Promenade smells like pee.
Like urine.
It was absolutely disgusting.
Yep.
We used to go there every weekend when we were in L.A. We'd go to Venice. We'd go this. We'd go that. Tom, it was embarrassing.
I can imagine
how terrible the smell was. You look like you want to say something.
No, from the theater, did Hunter at least say thank you for coming up and show some concern for him?
Well, if he was Hunter's brother, he was a brother from another mother.
Yeah, because this guy was black.
No, it's terrible. I haven't been there in 3 years, but 3 years ago we were there unfortunately for a funeral, and the reception was over by Malibu, afterwards where you bring food to the people's house and stuff. And we decided to go through Santa Monica, and I said, you want to just walk down 3rd Street Promenade? And we had fond memories of walking up and down. And I had the same reaction you did. Walk up and down, at certain points of it, it's like, what is that smell? And this person at a store said, you see the space between the two stores right here, like that little thin alley? They go in there and they do their business all night long. I'm not doing the business. They use it as an outdoor toilet. And they have to come in the morning and
it was disgusting.
It's horrible.
It was absolutely disgusting.
Just to maybe get a little substance out of this, how many people were in this movie theater?
Probably 60, 70.
Is that a lot for this movie theater?
I think it is. Yeah, I would say a lot.
Okay, because the whole meme stop situation, everything's going on with GameStop, everything's going on. AMC, when we were in Dallas in 2020, you're a big movie guy, dude. I don't go to the movies ever. I think I've gone to the movies more time in the last few years when we've gone field trips with Valuetainment with Air, the Nike MJ movie, Sound of Freedom, just a couple different movies that I've seen. I just don't go to the movies anymore. I went on Lincoln Road, which is probably the most busy street in all of South Beach. I went with a good buddy of mine. He's actually trying to maybe buy the entire movie theater because his opinion is that movie theaters are done. And I said, all right, interesting. And by the way, AMC stock is now $4. During COVID, almost $500 something.
That was
AMC.
the GameStop deal.
That was the GameStop situation. But imagine your stock going from $5.50 to $4, ridiculous.
Back to your buddy.
I guess I went with my buddy to go see all these movie theaters. It was a Wednesday night in Miami. I get it, it's not the weekend. We went in every single theater, two people here, one person there, 5 people here. It was just dead, every single movie theater. So I guess my question is, what's the future of these movie theaters? This homeless guy's doing his thing.
I don't
know, but I think the future of
streaming.
California is bleak because everywhere you went, we were walking down Beverly Hills to kind of see what that market was like in Rodeo Drive, and guys comes up to us, looks at Vinnie, starts putting the camera right in front of his face. So tell me, you're Israel apologetic? Oh, you're apologizing for Israel?
Yeah, Vinnie.
And then Vinnie, that's what he says to Vinnie. Vinnie's like, what?
Yeah, I have Senna on my back.
Senna's on his back,
and he's like rushing, like TMZ style shot. And I'm like, bro, you don't even watch the show. I go, get the hell out of my face.
Are you wearing a PBD podcast shirt?
Of course I am. And then Senna's on my back, and that's why it pissed me off because I'm like, bro, like do whatever the hell you want if I'm by myself. But when there's children, my sister was there, my mom was there. I'm like, yo, back the hell up. But he was like, and he goes, oh, and you're here too. Like he was getting into Pat's.
So this is more just indicative of what's going on in LA, California, not even just a movie theater.
It was just messy, man. It was just, I mean, literally everywhere we went, the kids were measuring how many Pride Month.
It was crazy.
How many Pride flags you see? It's but on a whole different level. It's a different place. And so one night we're going out to have ice cream, gelato in Beverly Hills. After we would eat, we'd go walk. Tom, you were there. This was last night, actually. I think 2 nights ago.
2 nights ago.
In L.A.
In
L.A. We go to this place to have gelato. And we run into this father and daughter. He follows the content closely. And Jewish father, his daughter, they went through a divorce, him and his wife. His daughter just got accepted to UC Berkeley.
Yes.
And we start talking about Palestine, Israel. The exchange lasts 30 minutes. Dylan and Tico are there. Senna is there. Another person comes. No, Vinnie, I booked you. You did this. And then this literally, we do a podcast for 30 minutes in the middle of the gelato store. It's only us. It's like 10 of us, 12 of us. Yeah. And we're having this great conversation. Tico whispers to Vinnie.
Tico just whispers to me and goes, Vinnie, this is the last conversation I thought would be happening inside of a gelato place. And by the way, it was a great conversation because she didn't see eye to eye with her dad. Pat's like, I want to come back to you in a year. Let's circle back to find out.
The other guy comes in, he says, you think that's just happening at Berkeley? You should go to UCLA right now, see how embarrassing California is.
Yeah, this was a separate guy that walked in and said, wait a minute, I know you guys, and was listening, and we were all polite to him, kind of motioned, do you need to walk by? And he said, no, I'm enjoying this.
Yeah, he loved it.
And he sat there,
sits down listening to the conversation.
He just bought front row seats. Yeah. So bottom line, what the hell's going on in California?
That's the bottom line. So if you're out there doing your part as a father, picking up your responsibilities, not giving it up to somebody else to do. You wake up every single morning thinking about how to raise better kids, thinking about how to raise better future leaders in the world. I applaud you. I respect you. I want to tell you what we're doing this weekend, Rob. If you want to pull it up, we just launched a new wallet. This is a wallet I've been wearing for almost 6 months. This is the only. I gave up my Fendi wallet. I gave up all the fancy wallets. I wear the Valuetainment wallet. I have it in brown and I have it in black. And this is how it works. You got cash in here. You put it very easy. Your ID here. You pull it out. Credit card comes out. It's very simple. I keep my cards here, my credit cards here. This is all I need. It's leather. Valuetainment officially launched. We have a limited supply. It will sell out just like the numbered hat sold out a couple weeks ago. Anybody for Father's Day that orders one of these wallets gets a free hat, Future Looks Bright hat, for free. So place the order, limited supplies. You place the order brown or black, you get a hat being sent your way as well. If you have a father, you want to gift them something, gift them this wallet with the hat. And if you're married, watching this, to all the ladies watching this, your husband loves the PBD podcast, order them this wallet for Father's Day and get a hat on top of it for free. Rob, they can go to vtmerch.com to see it. And this is where the link is at. Rob, let's make sure we put the link below as well. And for those of you that are watching the Spotify and Apple, go to vtmerch.com for the entire weekend of Father's Day. This will be there. However, I'm telling you, we don't have a lot of these. This is a few hundred of these wallets that we have. They'll be gone in no time.
So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.